it's snowing out there. It's not too bad. It's 5:06 a.m. in the morning. Haha, see, 5:06 a.m. And let's get patriotic. Here we are. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming? And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the Head Star-Spangled Banner yet waves o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Indeed. Good morning to you all. Buenos dias. From Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America, North America, planet Earth, which is the third stone from the sun in the Sol system, S-O-L, that's Latin for sun. Outer spiral arm, Milky Way galaxy, local group, Virgo cluster, Laniakea supercluster, known universe, smuggled within the yet-to-be undefined, undiscovered, unrealized, untapped potentiality of the multiverse of possibilities. Good morning to you all. It's 5:08 a.m., first thing in the morning, first train into the city. How are you today? Awesome. Welcome to Live and Learn. Live and Learn, the morning gratitude show, where we format our minds, bodies, and souls, and spirit to accept, receive, and project gratitude and blessings. The Gratitude List show. For the past 5 years, I've been doing a gratitude list every morning. Well, mostly every morning, Sometimes I take a day off. Sometimes I sleep in. Weekends, mostly weekdays. I hang out with you guys on the weekday mornings and the commute in. You know what I mean? Gratitude. I started a gratitude list about 5 years ago. It's made the biggest impact on this human's existence in life. Day to day, hour to hour, minute to minute, second to second. Yes! Gratitude. Oof, it's a little chilly today. It's 24 degrees Fahrenheit. Snow flurries. I hope that everyone driving into work is driving in safe and sound and slowly. Give yourself some extra time. Being a lifelong asthmatic and with as many trips to the emergency room that I've taken in this life, I know that from talking to nurses and firsthand experience, my truth. No, it's not. It's just the fucking truth. Oh, fucking liberals. Relax. It's too early in the morning to get wound up. That when the weather turns to shit, people forget how to drive well. People will still speed up, go too fast, and not take in consideration like hydroplaning or snow. Like, so if you hit the brakes, you're gonna skid and coast a bit, and it's like, now compounded with the proliferation of gadgetries and devices. I mean, you know how scary it is to see some broad, texting. Like, she's got her phone in her lap and she's at the red light and it turned green like 45 seconds ago and some guy's leaning on his horn behind her, screaming. And she's like, oh. Dudes do it too, right? Welcome to Live and Learn, the Gratitude Show. First thing in the morning. I start off my gratitude list with the Foundation 8. It's a system. It's a practice. It's a discipline. It's wax on, wax off. It was to build up a mental, spiritual, and emotional muscle memory in order to pull this off, and it worked. I know what this person needs. I know what this body, mind, and soul needs. And it needs a little bit of structure. And it needs repetition. You do the same thing with a small child, too. Seriously. I mean... Maybe I'm just addressing the small child that still lives within me. Well, that explains all the fucking toys in my house. And the funny books. I hope you're doing awesome. I hope you're staying warm. I hope you're having a great morning, day, week, month, year, life, all that shit. Yeah. Let's see. What's going on? Nothing much. Oh, the gratitude list. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. So you know what I'm going to say. You better hump this day. List it. May hump you. Like Neil Gaiman style. You know, with specious levels of consent. You'd be like, what is where? I'm not into that. What? Okay, just say no. Good morning. Just say no and run away. Seriously. The what? Yeah. I say I do a morning thing. I say I'm so blessed and grateful.
But they only see you. They didn't see you. Didn't see them.
No, exactly. It's a thing in the morning. You know, with I do a gratitude list, and it starts off my day, and I tell people, hey, have some blessings in your heart. Be grateful. I am grateful for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, and a solid breakfast. And from there, I talk about it more and more, and it just energizes your day, and it helps. It really does.
But you cannot see them.
No, not right now. I wait till I get right.
Let them see you.
I wait till I get some Wi-Fi so I can do it for free. Too much data charges.
Talk like that, then later they open the Facebook, they see you.
Exactly. I like how you do Tai Chi in the morning.
Okay,
It's good to keep the blood going, and you know.
yeah.
Thank you. You have a wonderful day.
Okay,
How am I single? I'm fearless talking to people, especially chicks. I don't get it. Actually, I do get it because I'm a pauper. I'm poor. It's something called hypergamy. It exists. Oh, here comes the train. Yeah, well, chicks are weird, and chicks are judgmental, but also chicks like money. You know what I mean? And it's called hypergamy, and chicks only date either equal or above them. They're not going to date someone like me, a blue-collar laborer. You know, I got straight teeth. I got good manners. I like children and dogs. Sorry. I don't like cats. It's not that I don't like cats. I'm just very allergic to cats. That's not fair. I mean, between your down comforters and pillows and your cats and your cut flowers, I don't have a chance. I can't compete with that. I'm just a man.
Next stop,
With two arms,
Center.
2 eyes, and a beating heart. And a place in my life to give and receive love of a wonderful lady. Oh, exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you. The Love Subway. Soon we'll be making another run into the city. There we go. Dinner and a show. A blunt and a blint. Smoking a pancake. Yeah, first thing in the morning. First train of the day. So yeah, that was my gratitude list. I got to share that with a person. I got to share it with you and somebody else, somebody new. And yeah, that's a lady who, and she does Tai Chi while she's waiting for the train. And it's good for your circulation. It's good for your flexibility. You know, she's an old Chinese lady, older. She's a couple of years older than me. I'm old. And it's the national sport of China, I believe. Do you know that lacrosse is the national sport of Canada? You would have assumed it was hockey, wouldn't you? That's what you get for assuming. But yeah, so I started off my gratitude list with the foundation 8. I'm grateful and blessed for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, and a solid breakfast. From there, I elaborate. I build on that. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. So, like I said, you better hump this day or lest it may hump you without your consent. It's new comic book day, so that's like my thing. It's like every Wednesday, I go to my local comic book shop and I pick up my new books.
Entering Quincy Center.
I spend about about $20 a week. It's a nice habit. It's so much. Here's my deal. I made this bargain with myself probably about 15, closer to 18 years ago. Yeah, I quit smoking cigarettes, and back then cigarettes were about $5 a pack. And 5 times 7 was 35. They were closer to 6, so that was more like 42 for the pack a day, maybe more. And so I told myself, you can take that $42 a week and spend it on as many comic books as you want. That was my bargain. And it helped and it worked. I've kept to it. I haven't had a cigarette in 18 years. I haven't had, not a puff, not a drag. And I was a pack-a-day smoker or more for 13 years. Marlboro Reds to Marlboro Lights to Parliament Lights.
Next stop, Wollaston.
And yeah, how was about that? That's a goal. That's discipline. That's sticking to it. That's, willpower. I quit cold turkey. I didn't tell anybody. That was part of it. It was no one's business. Eventually, the baker I was working with at the restaurant, because everyone's like, hey, you want to go out back for a cigarette? Go out to the loading dock. Have a cigarette. That's what we did. And he figured it out a couple of weeks later. He was like, you quit smoking, didn't you? I'm like, maybe. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. So yeah, that was the bargain. So, I rewarded myself. Just be like, hey, here you go. Get back into your lifelong hobby. Some of them have collector's value. Most of them don't. You can ask my friend MC, like, holy shit, how many boxes of these do you have? And he just moved them all. Can I get rid of them? Hopefully I'm gonna use them as the pyre on my Viking burial. But with all that plastic from the, I wouldn't suggest that. You'd have to take them all out first. The Mylar bags and shit. And then some of it polypropylene. I got a good night's sleep. Probably woke up an hour before the alarm went off. I had to pee. I'm thinking, if that's going to happen, if I'm going to lose an hour and a half of sleep every night before the alarm goes off, why don't I just go to bed a little later? Do you think that might work? Maybe a catheter? No, I don't want that.
Entering Wollaston.
No, thank you.
How's out of service?
It's good to see you. It's good to see everyone. It's good to see everyone out there. First thing in the morning. Grateful and blessed. Got so much things on my mind and so many things to do. Grateful for work that you can just go and dive into something
Next
that's
stop,
not
North
what else is
Quincy.
going on. And it's not even anything major. It's just more of like another night passed, where I didn't do anything. I just went home, made supper, watched some TV, and fell asleep. I didn't unpack. I've been trying to unpack at least one box a day, and I need to fucking TC some B, especially clothes. It'll happen. I'll do it tonight. So buttons, huh? But yeah, that was the bargain. I gave up cigarettes. And you know how much cigarettes cost now? I think like $12 a pack. 12 times 7, that's $84 a week. That's what I'd be spending. I might not spend $84 a month in comic books. Boom, boom. Quincy Center.
Entering North Quincy.
Oh, North Quincy. Yeah, Quincy Center was 2 stops ago. I better watch out. I'm looking at the arches right now. There's a McDonald's at this station. It's been there since I was a kid. And I got a weakness for McDonald's.
Last car's out of service.
No smoking, please.
And so it goes, huh? I don't know. I don't have answers. All I have are more questions. But it's interesting. People's interpretations of what you're doing. It's like the lady said, "Oh, you're talking to your family." Am I? Kinda. A couple of family members I know tune in. Auntie Cheryl, if you're watching, I love you. Be strong. Hoppy, my stepdad. Peace and love.
Next stop,
Inhale.
JFK UMass.
Breathe in and pass gas, right, bud? Indeed. And, yeah, that's just it. It's Wednesday. The middle of the week. The school year starts up next week. It means it's going to get busier. That's fine. That's what it's all about. The end of April, my family's having a little bit of a reunion in Florida. I think I'm like 98% sure I'll go. I just don't travel very well. And I'm scared shitless that there's gonna be fucking down feathers. No one's gonna remember. And I have to be like this nag to be like, make sure there's no down feathers. Because I I want to go all that fucking way to have a trip to the hospital. I haven't been to the emergency room. How old am I? 23 years, 22 years. I used to go to the emergency room all the time with my husband. I'm so grateful and blessed. Because it's like you have to identify what are your triggers. And having like PTSD and having panic attacks, it's like very similar. Your triggers are emotional allergies. And the panic attack is a lot like an asthma attack. Once it happens, it happens. Now you can get to a state of calm, but the body is still wound up. It needs time to recover. And I'm grateful and blessed that I have a doctor in a doctor's office that I can reach out to. Like I need to change the list of things to do. Make a list. Scratch them off the list. That's what people do. there's a Walgreens like down the street from my mom's condo, from my place. All I gotta do is just go in there, just be like, hi, I need to set up an account. Here's my card. Here's my health insurance. Okay, I'll tell my doctor to transfer my prescriptions here. You know, to keep my doctor. My doctor's in my old neighborhood. But you know how hard it is to get a GP. You know, exactly. In your network, stick with it. You know, and eventually I'll move it over. Like I just got here. Knock on wood, I'll be here a while. I would knock on wood, but that's like, my sex life is none of your business. Am I part of the alphabet community? Isn't the I in the LGBTQIA, isn't I for incel? What's the A for? Asexual? Am I? It's not for lack of trying. And look at all of those lights on 93 on the highway. It always impresses me. They stretch for miles. All of that, just people doing their thing, going to work, making their way. Making your way in the world today takes everything you got. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. I've come to the realization that the Irish bar around the corner from my place has really crappy food. It's a nice place. It's full of locals. Very, very charming. They're friendly, and they have sports and everything. But I've tried enough of the menu that I'm like, oh man. There are a bunch of good restaurants, though, in striking distance of the Fortress of Solitude. There are. And I hope you're doing awesome. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're well and healthy as you can be. And I hope you're contributing to that. And everyone out there, if you can say a prayer, smash that like button, leave a comment with the little prayer hands. My Auntie Linda, she slipped and fell and broke her hip, and she's recovering now. I love you, Auntie Linda, and I'm sending all my love. And I'm grateful and blessed. She's got her sister, my Auntie Debbie, with her. They're all in Florida. And yeah, that's been on my mind. Take a breath. Breathe in. Exhale gas. No, it's breathe in deep, pass gas. Another momism.
January 31st through Sunday, February 2nd, for Bridgeport. For more info, visit mbta.com/orangeline.
He must be from Charlestown. He's holding us up. Ba-dum-bum. That's a local joke. People from Charlestown, they're notorious for knocking over armored cars and banks. Didn't you see The Town with the Ben Affleck movie? Oh, the Affleck. You were the bomb and Phantoms.
Next stop, Andrew.
Another day on planet Earth. enjoy it if you can. Try to conquer your own misery. Try to conquer your own self-talk. Is your self-talk making you miserable? You can do something about that. Gratitude, blessings, a gratitude list. It reformatted my self-talk. It's fucking amazing. I've achieved some peace. And a lot of that had to do with, like, wrapping my head around, like, hey, guess what? You are single, you've been single, you probably will die alone. You're gonna, nobody wants you. There's nobody out there. It's fine. Stop bitching about it. Stop worrying about it. Oh, you're gonna find someone as soon as you stop fucking. Fuck off. Oh, there's plenty of fish in the sea. Fuck off. Oh, you got so much. No. Fuck off. Sorry. I've been single for 15 years. No kisses, no hugs, no reassuring, a hand on the shoulder, nothing. So if you're with somebody and they put up with your shit, tell them, thank you, honey, for putting up with me. And there's my childhood bedroom. Hello. If I could go back in time and tell that kid one thing, just one thing, be like, they all leave you. It wasn't worth the anger. Oh well. And so it goes, huh? Poo-tea wheat. I think it's a Kurt Vonnegut reference. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks for it's been the Live and Learn, the Gratitude Show. First thing in the morning. Please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. We're a small channel, hoping to break 2,000 subs by the end of this year. I think we can do it. Smash that like button. Leave a comment. It helps the algorithm suggest this little show
Andrew,
to maybe someone that needs to hear it. Like, hey, you're not alone. You might be lonely and alone physically, but spiritually, you're never alone, especially if you have the Lord in your heart. But the world's full of lonely people and full of miserable people that are with someone too. I found peace with that and realized that, hey, I am at peace.
no smoking, please.
Oh well, so it goes. God bless. Namaste. Good luck. We'll see you tomorrow, and happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Remember to hump this day, lest it may hump you. Neil Gaiman style. No. All right. Have a good one. Bye.